Welcome back. Before the break, we were talking to our distinguished guest today, Mr. Sultan Muhammad Shariff, President of UK Awami League, about his background, his childhood, and the journey into politics. We'll take a leap forward and we'll come back to London. You came to London in 1963, you said.
I did.
Yes. And were you interested in politics at that time? Or you had come here to study?
I was in Dhaka University. I was in my college life.
Right.
I was a very active member of a movement which would, at that time, working to topple the military dictator Ayub Khan.
Okay.
So in that situation, I came. In 58, Ayub took over power, and before that, the whole thing was to capture and keep power in the hand of a coterie of people who were at that time based in Karachi and who had their agents. I say the word agent because people who would be their yes men working in the provinces, which includes Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan, Northeast Frontier, Bangladesh, East Pakistan. They renamed East Bengal as East Pakistan. And in that situation, in the then Pakistan, there was a movement for the restoration of democracy.
Right.
And we were fighting against Ayub to ensure students particularly.
And you succeeded in that?
It took time, but when I came to London,
it was still there.
The movement is still there, and I participate in the movement to try to return Pakistan into a democratic country, into an elected government, and where
as Ayub was toppled and the mess was created by Yahya and Bhutto, you were still in London, right?
Yes.
Right. Now, what was your role in the activities those days?
We formed Awami League in this country with Mr. Ghaus Khan as the president.
Right.
I was a young man working with them as office secretary of the party and working for the party, and also general secretary of London unit of Awami League at that time, when this election was election given by the military government of
the 1970 election.
In 1970-71 election. And we were working for the election, so everybody is asking for vote all over Pakistan, that there will be first ever a general election in Pakistan. And in that election, the election result, when it came, we demanded from London that power should be handed over to the elected representatives of the people. Like wherever democracy, the system is the last government, whether it is a caretaker government or a military government or agreeable government or non-agreeable government. The day election result is over, the head of state or the president of the country or whoever asks the majority party leader to form the government. And exactly that is what we immediately demanded. And because
there was a purpose
this was
at that moment of Awami League. Okay. Now you are president of UK Awami League today. What is the purpose of this organization in this country? Now,
if you want to answer in one word, Bangladesh was created, and in 3 years, the country had a biggest single blow, and democracy was toppled by military dictatorship. That chap, the dictators who were there are changed.
Now we are talking about Bangladeshi dictators.
Bangladeshi dictators. The first
We have
one,
dictators everywhere.
first one was 3 months. That doesn't make them. Yazid, how many years ago? Fought in Karbala.
Yeah.
Today, in the mind of people, he is Yazid.
Yes.
So, Jia or Mustaq, they are Yazids in the mind of the people, and that cannot be cleaned anyway. The truth is, if we carry after 1300 years Yazid's name as Yazid, then we know we carry Mir Jafar's name as Mir Jafar.
Well,
so I'm not going into that. What I am trying to say is that in 1975, you asked me a question, why I am in politics now?
No. What is the function of
function,
Awami League now?
Yeah, function is in 75, in 71, 72, when Bangabandhu came back from Pakistan jail,
Yeah.
he wanted to help everybody to be accommodated in the country.
Right.
Those who are in the country, for their development, for bringing Bangladesh to where I said when I originally started speaking, that my people were so poor.
Right.
We were so much deprived. We have tapped our resources. We could not develop our country, etc., etc., etc. And he started developing the country.
Right.
And when he started, it is a section of the military who decided that they
that is all
in Pakistan.
That is all history, we know about it.
Yeah.
And you're not answering my question.
No, the answer is that from then to today, we are seeing only this year, in March, in January, February, I was in Bangladesh for a family reason. And one of my daughter was in Bangladesh with me.
Yep.
And in Dhaka, every morning I went out of the house. I could feel that if I go by rickshaw, it is slightly safer, but I am not safe. If I go by baby taxi, then bomb or grenades or other petrol bombs can be thrown at me, and I may not come back. I could not take a car out because I had to think about the life of the driver. It's not only my life and my daughter's life, the driver's life also. 2 months I was in Bangladesh, and in 2 months the country was kept totally paralyzed.
At the same
the
moment,
reason for me.
At the same moment, I was also in Dhaka,
Yeah.
and if you remember, we traveled on the same flight back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
now, my question is, what is the
my
purpose
answer,
of Awami
my
League
answer
now?
is this: that the same criminals who killed Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, his family members, put the country into a boiling pot. The same criminals were working in that December and January. Otherwise, how could any human being think that a rickshaw puller, a baby taxi driver, an ordinary man going in rickshaw or in bus or going by train can be murdered? The day their leader, Khaleda Zia, stopped, asked them to stop in 3-4 months' time. It is stopped, and from that day till today, there is nobody's bus is burned, nobody's rickshaw is burned, nobody's baby taxi is burned. So my reason of being in politics is until such time, and Awami League's purpose here.
Not your reason of being in politics. I understand that.
Awami League's purpose is to see
in UK.
Yeah, in UK, because in UK, if you have read the day before yesterday's paper, that in America they have enlisted a lobbyist firm giving them $120,000 for first 3 months to lobby against the government, against the elected government, against Sheikh Hasina, against the progress that we are making. We were making progress between 72 to 75, and it was all negated. Here also they are trying to negate it.
Do I understand from this that your purpose, Awami League UK's purpose, is to lobby?
No, purpose is to tell our people those who are spending millions, including the war criminals, including those who have lost their ill-gotten power, but have their ill-gotten money and trying to use that money to change views in the countries where where they can go and tell people lies who would temporarily change it, help it.
Awami League is in power since last, how many years?
6 years. 6 years.
Well, this is the 7th year running.
Yeah, 7th year, yeah.
7th year running. See?
Yeah.
They have the apparatus, they have the resources,
yeah.
they have everything.
Yeah.
And why do we need, I mean, this is, why do we need an overseas branch of the party? I'm not just talking about...
It is not overseas branch, means the people of Bangladesh who are living outside the country. In 1971, we had about 12 to 15,000 Bengalis outside the country.
Right.
Today, we have 1 million, 10 million almost. Officially 7 to 8 million, but unofficially it's about 10.
Many working overseas on temporary basis, like in the Middle East.
Yeah, 10 million people are now outside the country.
Right.
They help the country to for its foreign exchange earning. They help the country for its development, and those people have to be told what is happening inside the country.
Okay.
Politically, political activities are there to tell them as to what development, like today there is a road show where they are saying what development in last 5 years the political party that is in power is doing. And
I
obviously
accept that there are a lot of developments taking place in Dhaka, in elsewhere in so many. Last time I was there, I went to Faridpur, I went to Mamanching, I went to Rangpur, and as a journalist, I just go incognito. Nobody knows me who I am, and I try to understand. That's very good. My question was, what is the function of Awami League in UK, and why?
My reply is, political work is a work to political workers pursue people to support a course of action taken by a government of the day, which brings development, which brings prosperity to the people, which brings well-being of the people, which helps them to participate with the government structure.
People, Bangladeshi people living in UK will participate.
Yeah. Okay. How Bangladeshi people outside will participate in 2 ways. One, by sending foreign exchange, so that their money is properly used in the country.
They have been doing it for many years.
And two, I mean, you obviously know this thing, but since you have asked, I am telling you, our 10 million people here are in communication with another 30 million people there. That's all I wanted to say. Every day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll come back again.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching us, and we'll have to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we will continue with this very useful discussion.
Thank you.